Greetings and welcome back to Let's Play AR4X United Union of Unity. We are one with the Blizzard. Wolfman here. A little on tilt right now, so if I seem a little stressed, I'm just gotta get something off my mind. So, music for today is the New Dawn Timothy Seal's remix of the Mechwarrior 2 soundtrack. Doesn't quite fit the theme of the Let's Play, but there's a lot of crossover between the Aurora and the BattleTech fan bases, and it's damn good music. So go ahead and do that. I've advanced time about 3 months, so we're about to get our first series batch of warships. 3 destroyers and about 5 frigates under construction. Research-wise, we're doing fairly good to get new thermal at some point. And our uranium shortage is, I would say, mostly handled, but again, we're still a little sketchy, and I do need to really worry about fuel at this point. Ordnance isn't all that great. But I have noticed another mistake I made. I put two. We go in here. I put 2 bases on Aiken instead of spreading them out properly. But Avalon's a fairly important system to us, so we can accept that particular. Okay, but I stopped here for a very specific reason. It's time to explore again. I think. Yes, there it is. Go ahead and I am recording. That's good. 5-second turn. And what do we got? But two jump points are pretty close together. It's worth noting. New system, the Mechwarrior. Let's take a look at it. Only seeing 4 planets right now, but it's worth scouting. Can't say I'm too excited here. Let's go see if we can find some. We really do need to replace our jump scouts. They're getting very obsolete. These things are barely armed. That armor is mostly just so they die honorably. Modified. I'll look into that later. One-day turn, get in, get closer. It's probably not a population, or we would have spotted it by now by passive sensors. You know what? I'm gonna turn on the active sensors at this point, just so there's a bit of a. If there's anything in the system we want to come out to meet us, our scout might actually be a little too fast. Precursors are on. Star Swarm is on. I think NPRs are on. We should be meeting something. Also, I don't normally play with Star Swarm on, so it's going to be very interesting. So I don't know the usual tactics to beat them. So we'll have to play around with that. Another reason to do that is that I'm going to be kind of emulating a military getting its ass kicked in its opening battles and having to adjust to the enemy. So there's always that. Always that. Anything? Anything at all. Terraforming report, and we'll just okay. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna add some safe greenhouse gas because we need it anyway to raise the temperature. 5 should be decent enough. I'm gonna check the C is almost assembled. Decent stock of minerals. Okay, I'm gonna raise the a little bit. Okay, looking more and more like a false alarm here. Well, it's another system to add to our empire. Okay. You can see the field supply, so we do definitely need to get our new scouts out, new scout craft design. Okay, just out of curiosity. Sensors, larger thermal. Frigate search, self-defense. So that gives us 500 tons to work with. Now the railgun system we have is very obsolete, but we can just slot one in. Actually, obsolete that fire controller. Can I get? So we got 6 launchers instead of 5, and a railgun. That is actually a viable design. I don't know if we want to tie up a shipyard for that though. Ordnance. Sensors, range, speed. So overall, it's a better ship, but again, do we want to tie up a shipyard for that? Okay, I think we do. I'll finalize designing if we don't actually build Eclipse class. Freighters ready. 6 auto mines sitting around. Let's go ahead and move them. Getting to Venus, which is over 500 now. We have this giant deposit. We might as well use it, and it's gonna last forever. So, I initially was complaining about how bad our minerals find on the Sol system was. I didn't appreciate Venus. This is really actually a great find. This is 3 of the most important minerals in like millions of tons and good deposits right next to Earth. So yeah, there was like very little on Luna and very little on Mars. So that's kind of what got me depressed and sort of that. So we actually had a very good finds. Anyway, enough complaining. Let's actually advance time, and we gotta wait till we find a new jump point. Like I was saying, that railgun system is completely obsolete at this point, but it's what we have designed, and it's ready, and it's somewhat useful. So, okay, and shipyards 500. Okay, could start thinking about cruisers at this point. We'll leave it for now. Gun units training. I think we're decent here. 3,000 AMMs, that should be sufficient. Okay. Low PDCs, which is I believe blended. So we're gonna put the next location. Next turn. Well, I moved another lab to Hogwarts, so we have going to be 4 there right now. So we might colony da. Governor of Earth has retired. Okay, that's important to catch that one. You suck. You are meh. What about you? Shipbuilding is nice. We don't really need that. What are you? Wealth mining. Need that at that point. Wealth creation, which is good. You. Wealth. You suck. No. Factory production, which is probably what we need, honestly. Factory wealth and population growth. I think you've got a winner here. Any that look like they need the governor. Grab somebody about like 3. How about you? Nope, you are completely useless. Back down, we're gonna have to retire you. Level 4 and completely useless. Okay, upgrade. Yeah, reasonable. I'll pop you in. Pop you on a planet I don't really care about. Anything else stands out? Nope, that's good. Good for now. So our civilian mine is going to be shutting down. Ultraviolet laser is done. We'll just go ahead and do some basic laser designs. I'm using fairly small. I tend to use fairly small lasers, just as kind of a flexibility situation. So. 5-inch UV laser, rapid fire. It's kind of as a dual, it's like got dual purpose lasers. Might switch into, we'll see. Just queue up music for the next, for the overflow. I plan ahead a little. infrastructure off of Mars since we have it. Jump to... That one's a nice planet. We'll drop a load off there. Okay, ground survey and isofarin 1, neutronium deposit, and additional. Okay, let's look at that. This is the one planet we aren't colonizing yet. Uranium increases from 2,000 tons to 120,000, so that's a big deal. And we get neutronium at 0.9. So let's go and move the ground survey team. This is the one planet we don't have actual people on yet. See, that's a nice spread, but it's fairly... This is pretty intense stuff, so... Okay, I think we want to mark this planet. Kind of a short mining project. Hold the Thompson for now. Team is moved. Let's grab one of the moons. We're not surveyed. Not too impressed there, but okay, go and do your thing. What's the status on the Aiden? Just want to check that. Oh, we got another moon. We got a moonbeam B clap built. 10 is recovered. Also not Earth. Head to the Gladius system and just kind of explore. I don't think we've checked the Gladius, the ground survey Gladius yet. There's a lot of moons in that. So I'm gonna have to pay a bit more attention to surveying off screen, but don't want to waste your time with that. Automated normal mine on Prospero. Okay, Fleabite is done. Shift everything in the Viper as well. I think we're good for missiles for the moment, but I've been wrong before. You can go for them pretty quickly. So I want to up and 2 there. There, then we'll refit that for the colony ship. Not gonna wait for. Definitely need another garrison unit. Do we have mines sitting around? We got 10 mines sitting around. Move 5 to. Another mine on Prospero. Coastal base is assembled on Woodstock. Let's go over there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start building a little bit of the ordnance factories just so I have a trickle of stuff coming in. Could probably send a full load of construction factories out there. Four-inch lasers that are done, so we gotta figure out what are best. Just want to see what is our best beam control. Okay. $16K. Okay, so yeah. So gonna want one single. This is kind of a pop gun. I don't want a double, which is what we're probably gonna use. Again, I like all-in-one ships, so sometimes I'll just slap a laser system on like a destroyer or that. There's a lot of arguments towards specialized ships. But the beautiful thing about Aurora is that you can play it however you want. So, and most people who play this game are Weber fans and such. So, you do you. Okay, no two people play this game the same. That's what makes it so fascinating. Lab. Okay. Looks like the fourth lab is finally in a position. You can almost send another one. Defensive 21. Again, our one defensive guy only has a 10% bonus, and we have got this construction is 60, so we're putting everything to that. On a great mining site, we do have this little mining vendor site. Not too exciting, but it is a terraformable planet. So there is that. Speaking of which, what is our mineral situation? Mineral situation is good. We have two. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to slap out 2 terraformers right now. I will pause them if I need to, but we can afford them, so let's build them. Okay. Tiger, what is your situation? Whatever. Set a full load of construction facilities. Jump over to Woodstock, drop off minerals. Drop off the construction, load minerals. And come back for more. That's what you do. Almost made a mistake there. Unload all minerals, then refuel. Okay, click the button. Let's do this. Okay. Just gonna go check for geo survey finds. They don't show up on the screen. Don't look like anything. One mineral is located on an asteroid. What do you do? We'll mine it. We'll get everything at some point. Okay. Check the map. Yep. Need to think about building a bridge to Gladius, though. We'll see. I want to. Wait, that's like a free jump radius. No immediate rush. Yeah. Next turn. Back. Mechwarrior modified. Is there a laser there? Okay. I'll just go. I do the 16K, which is our fastest tracking speed. Do a twin as well, which you might use, might not. Okay, and the 12cm laser is, I just find it to be a nice dual-purpose weapon. Also, because I'm gonna just do a 12K version in case we want to do like a smaller fire control. Go ahead and queue all that up. I'm gonna grab 15. I'm gonna grab 16. Grab spinal just in case. And that's something I don't normally use the big honking lasers, but it's nice to have something that you always want to be ready to switch if you have to. One of the reasons I kind of got my because main reason I had to give up on I've had to give up on the Crusader States playthrough because I failed to switch to fighters when I was advised to by experienced players, and because it was very obviously the correct decision, I just didn't do it. Thinking it was my giant missile program. So. Missiles dominate the middle game. Energy weapons do apparently come back in the late game, but most games bog down before then. So, and we still haven't found any aliens. Kind of, I'm almost at the point where I'm thinking about putting invaders on, so we have something to fight. Blue is done. Buildings checking. Another survey ship right away. Our destroyers right away. Okay. Shipyard modified. Okay, let's go for shipyards. You're up to 15,000. You're ready to go. I'm gonna build another Bengal Sky. Spectros are two updating. So yeah. Drop it off eBird again because it's a nice blend of what we need. Okay, next turn. Ruins exploited. Okay, found wealth, so that is disappointing. Where was that partially intact colony? Was it in Far Reach? No, it wasn't. Gladius? Oh, wait a minute. Go see. Windsor, that's where it was. Okay. There's a team there, and they're still searching. Okay. So where is Windsor system? Oh, hang on a second.